Oh my god.
Forza Horizon has launched last night at midnight, and they gifted me two new cars that they said that they were going to do from the demo, the Raptor SS and the Dodge Viper with the special paint. That Raptor is very, very fast, and it's very, very slippery at the rear end because it's only a rear-wheel drive car. So I did make a mistake in one of my videos last time that there is no engine swaps. There is. Alright, for the record, there's just no drivetrain swaps. Alright, so right here, this is barn find number 2. Alright, so I showed you the map where it is, and this is it right here. So, let me do another cutscene, guys.
Oh man, now that's a barn find from heaven. This pretty lady is a Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Coupe, and I'm sure you'll agree, she is one of the most beautiful cars ever made. It's going to be a real pleasure restoring her to her former glory. And when I'm finished, you will have one of the most collectible cars in the world.
So barn find number 2 is the Mercedes Gullwing doors. The thing is dope. Yeah, so that's barn find number 2. As I said, these aren't going to be long for the barn finds, but I did incorporate a showdown event. Alright, this is different than a showcase event. Essentially what these are is you go one-on-one with, I guess like another rival driver that's out there, and if you beat him or her, you actually get their car. So there's a lot of these events that are in the game, as well as the showcase events. So the showcase is the same as the demo where you're racing against a plane. There's a bunch of them in there. I'm going to be showing you guys most of them. There's a lot of hot air balloons and biplanes and stuff like that. But there are some pretty sick ones. Now, as well too, because the game just launched, there was the rival section that just got introduced to the raceway, or I guess what's it called? The race center or something like that. I'm going to find out right now, actually. What's it called here? Race Central, that's what it's called. So if you go there, there's a bunch of new races that just opened up today for the rival section. Now essentially what it is you're going to be racing other players' ghosts. So same as Forza 4, and you try to get the best time on the lap that they give you, as well as the car selection that they give you as well too. And if you beat their target time, and you got to stay on this. So I don't know if it's the same as Forza 4, but if you keep doing it and you keep actually beating their time, at the end of that showcase event, or sorry, at the end of the Rivals event, after I think a month, Turn 10 will actually gift you, I guess, a special car that they have. I guess it's essentially called a unicorn car. So, with saying that, there is, I think, about 7 of them that are up. I just did them all myself. I did beat the target time that they asked for by, I think, a couple seconds. So, hopefully they don't change it too low and it goes past my time. But, we'll have to wait and see. But hopefully they do give a bunch of unicorn cars out. And as I said, this race is the showdown event against the Ford SVT Raptor. And essentially, if I beat it, I get the car. So it's simple as that. It's an awesome way to pick up new rides on this game for sure. And I don't know, how many of you guys as well too have got pretty far in the game so far? If you guys have picked it up on midnight launch and you guys are still playing, that's definitely dope. Now also too, my car club has been activated. I couldn't invite anyone because of the fact you guys didn't have the game. So if you guys do want to join my car club, the car club name is Most Dope, and the clan tag is capital DOPE. And it's as simple as that. It's a very OG tag, and I'm pretty much welcoming anyone that's in here to be joining. Essentially, if you're not on my friends list and you do join, that's alright. I'll probably see you around sometime. That's not a problem. But yeah, you're more than welcome to join. I'll be posting some cars up in the club garage. Unfortunately, because there's no tunings, they're not going to be very, very unique or special. But I'm going to try and make some cars drift more than others. My Mustang Boss is one of them. So hopefully we will get that. I do want to do some drifting tonight online. So I'm going to be finding some spots with my buddies and hopefully bringing you an episode of that as well too for tomorrow. I did say I wanted to do maybe 2 or 3 episodes a day now because I am off work for about 3 days. So I'm going to probably put out another maybe 2 videos by the end of the day today, or maybe even one other one. Just showing you guys some other info about the game that you guys haven't already seen. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff to cover in this game. From what I've seen in the game and what I've played with, it's going to be a nice game to go to get rid of the Forza 4 feel. But at the same time, I can see myself going back to it and playing Forza 4 for those nights that I want to do some drifting and stuff like that, for tracks like Tascuba, Maple Valley, Iberian Mini, and stuff like that. There's no comparison to these two games. It's like putting, I guess, Call of Duty and Medal of Honor together. It's just not going to happen. So it's a completely different style. But again, like, think of this game as not a Forza 5, but as like a Forza 4.5 kind of thing. So this is made by different actual developer set, right? So this is made by Playground Games, but it was overlooked by Turn 10. So there's a completely big difference in terms of this. It's not a Forza Motorsport, it's a Forza Horizon. So think of it like a Call of Duty that's between Treyarch and it's between Infinity Ward. That's essentially what it's about. They're two completely different style of games, and just one happens to be a little bit more arcadey to bring in the other people that don't play Forza because of the fact that it's too complicated, and that's personally fine. I love that aspect that you can bring in new and interesting people. They're going to widen their community base, and essentially I think this is a great idea for Forza 5 because once that comes out, they're going to have an even bigger community. But I just really wish that they did add some sort of advantage to us, the tuners and stuff like that. Not only for just the rivals, I don't really care about the rivals, you could have just made it the same, but in terms of online, having tunes for drifting and stuff like that, right? So that's just my 2 cents on it, but it was a great game though. I've played it for now maybe about 3 or 4 days, and there's not really much I can nitpick on the game except for the traffic. I guess every time you hit them, it does feel like you're butter and you just kind of slide off. But I mean, other than that, the gameplay does have a Forza feel to it. It's not the same as Forza 4. I was doing some drifting last night, and it's completely different. But I mean, other than that, really, I mean, the games are very similar. Holy shit! Is this thing gonna pass? Oh my god! You know what? Hold up. Love that function in the game. You can still do replays, so that kind of saved me. I know it's a little dirty, but you got to do what you got to do to win a race, right? I mean, spin them out, do whatever you got to do. But I'm going to take this W, take this Raptor home. But yeah, so honestly, this game is pretty sick so far. I have enjoyed it, and I'm really excited for everyone to get the game, come online and do some online drifting, online racing, and I think that's really going to actually bring the game home in terms of people liking the game and embracing it for, I guess, what it is and not what it's missing. So hopefully you guys do feel the same way, and I will be seeing you guys online a little bit later. I do want to do some online drifting with my subscribers, so I will be trying to figure that out, maybe do like a draw or something like that to get the other 3 or 4 people in the game. So watch out for another video later today. It's your boy the SLAP Train. I hope you guys enjoy the game so far. I'm out. I'm going to go do some more races. Peace.